Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about why you should use a private search engine, and specifically why when you're using Google versus DuckDuckGo or another private search engine, uh, you're going to see vastly different results based on what you search for and kind of the topics that you're looking for. You'll see that there's likely a big difference between what you see on Google and what you see on the private search engine. So the reason there's a difference is because Google collects information from you about what websites you visit, like especially if you're using Google Chrome, they can see what websites you go to, what you type into your browser, all that stuff. Um, and then on any website that has Google Analytics installed, they're able to see that you're visiting that website and interested in the topics on that website, so that when you go to Google and search for something, they're going to show you the websites that they've determined that you're most interested in. So say you consistently visit foxnews.com and you get your news from Fox News. Google might have an idea that you have, or you tend to view more conservative news when you're browsing the web. So you search for Donald Trump, for example. You might see sources from Fox News, other more conservative sites than someone who consistently reads the New York Times or whatever and has more liberal leanings. You're going to have two different views, which I see as a negative thing, because if I'm looking for objective information on the internet and I'm trusting Google to give me objective information, but every time I search, they're using my browsing history to determine what they show me, then I'm not getting an accurate representation of the information available. So I'm getting information that Google thinks that I already agree with, that I'm more likely to click on and engage with. And that's valuable in some cases. Like if I'm searching for, a specific topic and I visit one website a lot, like I might want to go to that website to find that blog post or whatever it is I'm looking for. But if I'm looking for, scientific opinions on global warming or scientific opinions on something I'm doing research for, I want the full range of information so I get a better understanding of what actually is going on, what the real facts are. But if Google has seen that I've gone to, this website in the past that indicates that I believe one thing, I don't want to search for something and then only see websites that lead me back to that same perspective. I want to be given a broad range of perspectives so that I can use that information to make informed decisions myself and not have Google make those decisions for me. So that's the value of DuckDuckGo and other private search engines, is since they don't track my browsing history, they don't collect information about the websites I go to or what I search for, they're not able to influence the information that they then give to me when I search for something on their sites. So one interesting example, and that I think something that people should try, is like search for something on Google and then search for it on DuckDuckGo and see what the results are, and if they're similar or if they're completely different, or kind of what the changes are between those two search engines, so that you have a better understanding of what's actually happening when you use Google and you're letting their algorithm determine what you see. Whereas with DuckDuckGo, they just rank the best sites. For your search term, they're ranking websites based on the best answer to that question and not the best answer to that question that fits your previous beliefs or whatever. So the value in private search engines in DuckDuckGo is that they're more neutral. You're not going to get a biased result based on your previous behavior. And so you're going to get a more accurate representation of the full range of information. So that makes private search engines super valuable for things like research and political or scientific searches that might be skewed by your past browsing behavior. So just try that out and see what you think and what happens when you search for something like news or Donald Trump or whatever you want it to be on DuckDuckGo versus Google. And you might be surprised that you've been missing out on half the information on the internet. So try that out. Good luck, guys.